Sacramento State Stadium. It is week 8 of the EA Sports college football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the UNLV Rebels and the Sacramento State Hornets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Rebels offense will have the first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Thomas. Makes it past the marker. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And the defense drags him down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, "Sit down, sir."
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that.
And the quarterback quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The run inside. It's Curtis. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Hauls it in, looking for space. Touchdown, Rebels! Stealing a score on special teams. The whole thought process is just get the ball back and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball, Reese. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. On the ground, it's Curtis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Rebels offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Now the play fake. Gets rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Back open in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Some misdirection with the counter. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Glover. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside. It's Glover. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, looking to pass. Caught. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Looking to fire. And they're not on the same page there.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Runs for the tackle. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So 1st down here as they go back to work. The run inside. It's Thomas. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to him.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Orji. It's complete to the left. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Maybe a crease. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the 1st down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying play action. Got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. They will score! Touchdown, UNLV. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense has not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they move the ball 43 yards on that drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position. And making...
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. They'll send the tight end in motion. Delayed handoff. It's Glover. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The short hands. It's Wilson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll test the right side. Got enough for the first. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lyons. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion, now 2nd and 2. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Motion from the wideout. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use a timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Coleman's got it. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. 1 more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. And this one is perfect.
And that's a nice end to this 1st half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific 2nd half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 12 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's the Tigers coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in Sacramento. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes with the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in with Coach Carter at the half. One of the things he talked to his team about in the locker room was this defense has to get things fixed. Too many missed opportunities, too many missed assignments there. The offense has the ball right now, and they can make up some ground, but this team talking together, both offense and defense have to get on the same page to get back in this game. Back to you.
All right, Holly. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They'll run it on the counter. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at so it wasn't easy coming downhill right at you. Hard to diagnose plays.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running inside, it's Glover. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Rebels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think,
Touchdown, Rebels. And the pummeling has started.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3, it makes the catch and he's free That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The run inside. It's Curtis. Might have a chance. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They'll give it to him again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Here comes the offense on second down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Curtis. Hard running there.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. The option, he'll keep it.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
The give to the lone running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. 3rd and 4. Quick release by the QB. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Trying to move them on the counter. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. At the 40. There's a crease. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll toss it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Setting up the screen. Max going for the goal line. Touchdown, Vegas. And the beatdown has ensued.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Under fire. And they got him.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. A little screen to the running back. Looked as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They're field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The give to the back. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Wilson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's caught. It's Coleman. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Under fire. Got his man on the right. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside. It's Curtis. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Sacramento State!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they tacked on the extra point. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense has gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Looking for a man. It's Orji. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got the tight end. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Thomas. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Thomas. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now.